Hello everyone, welcome to Axure interactive component tutorial, and today I'm going to talk about how to create tab menu with next and previous button. So here, while we are going to show large category with tab menu, this is very helpful to display content using the tab. So here are some steps to create tab menu with the next previous button. So the same way, it is the same like a simple tab menu, but here we are going to show categories in the tab, and while clicking on that we will get the different products or categories. Like I have a example. So like everyone is familiar with this kind of tab menu, where in a first phase they will see all results, then having the different tab like gaming, music, editing, sales, live, playlist, and then we have the different computer, stock, photography, travel, blogs, website. Now this next button is getting disabled because we don't have the next tab, and this previous button is getting enabled because we have the last these all tabs available. So here we can see, if we click on this other, so I can get here you are viewing travel and the same photograph, and then we have the stocks. So here stocks and related videos or images, we can place it here, and while it is just selected, so selected color is here, so they can identify which tab is selected. So creating this kind of tab menu with the next and previous button, it is same like a tab, but we need to assign the different dynamic panels. So let's start how to do it. So here first we'll create a tab. For that we need a box, and here we can give radius if it is required as per your design. Now the next, I will take some like product 1, or you can say product name, increase the width. For setting up the width, we can come here in a style, and we can say if I'm assigning 10 pixels from left, right, top and bottom, so it will be the same throughout. Now the next, just will control hold and we can copy it. So we can say product name 2. Now you can see here just increase the same way. Can say product 3, and I have given the gap, means padding, between 10 pixel. So suppose we are considering this width, or I will make it this, or either if you want to have the entire screen, can do like this. Now the next, to making a line in the middle, it is already aligned, but if you want to align in the middle, just make it one header and select this all, right click, group, and now select this and this, center. So now the next, what we need to do, here we have this and we have selected all in group. Now you ungroup, because we need to assign the styles. So for that we need to ungroup it, and then right click, give the selection group, say tab nav, and then again style effect. So here selected will fill color, and the font color I'm giving white. Then okay. Now this is created. We need next and previous icon. So here you can come to icon, and here you can get next and previous icon. Suppose I'm taking this one. So you can see this is a 12 and 20. Same way this, you can make it 12 and 21. So we can place it here. So this and this, select, make it align middle, and this, make it align middle. Now the next, select this all and convert to the dynamic panel. Okay, this selection is not done. So we don't need to select the next and previous, it will be the outside of dynamic panel. Right click, create a dynamic panel, and this both will be outside of dynamic panel. Now the next, so here we can give the name of this tab, you can say nav. So this is the name of dynamic panel, and here we have this all in a state 1. We can just duplicate state 2, and here instead of all we can give product name, and the last one is the product 6, so we can give 7, and we need to align little. So it is 7 and now we can make it 8. So just increase the width. Say 9, can say 10. And we can place it here. So how we'll check this is the outside of dynamic panel. So 6 is here, total product, and once we'll give 2, so you can see it is coming outside. So you can create a second state panel, in that you can place it. For aligning this like 10, we can now 11, and then we can say 12. So it will be till here. So it will look little odd while it is still here. So we can see the width of this. And now we'll select all, and just you can increase the width to make it align. So here is state 1 and then state 2. Now next work we need to do is create a container. So for creating a container, we'll use this box with the same alignment here, or you can keep it as a full width. Font, we can give this radius and now the important thing, like suppose if we preview this, you can see it is coming till here. If you don't want this windows as a scrollable, so we need to make it this container as a scrollable. So what we will do, first we'll see the height, or just will give some common height which is like not scrollable. Windows is scrollable. Suppose if I have given this height and will preview, you can see this browser scrolling is coming, means this window scrolling is coming. So instead of giving this height, we can give little less, we can check. So this is fine. And if you want to give a scroll here, for that first we'll convert this to the dynamic panel. So just right click on this and create the dynamic panel. And the next, this state, again we are going to create a dynamic panel, and now we'll keep this inside this. So this dynamic panel, we can name it tab container, and inside this state 1, now we can place the images or anything kind of placeholder for time v. So now this one, just select all. For selecting all, you can see like this background should not be selected. Now shift, we can make it radius if required. And then we can have the placeholder. Either you can add the image. So suppose if you add the image here, so it is 5 pixel radius. So the same way 5 pixel radius I have given to image, so it will look particular. Now just copy this, and then if it is a video, we can place the video icon. So here you will get the video icon. Suppose if it is from YouTube, you can place the YouTube icon or the simple video play icon, and you can give the color. So now need to select the image. So double click on this, and I have one image. So just say no, otherwise it will come larger image, it will place. So here image is getting cute. So what we will do here, we'll take some other image we can place, and if you want the same image, you can have that same image. But how? Just take this, open it, say yes, then it will place the same way. Or either just drag and drop the image, so now in first tab we'll have this all. So if it is a video, you can keep the video icon, or instead you can keep the iframe if you want to play the video, and you can have the embedded link from the YouTube, Vimeo and some other where you have uploaded the video. So that embedded link you need to place it here, so it will play the video. So now I'm going to lock this, and then you can select all and just drag in. Now if you want to change this, so here state 1 is done. Now this state is for all, and now we are going to create the second state, that is product name. The same way we can check it here, product name 2 3 4, like this it is there till product 12. So the same way we can create this container. And the second thing is the scroll. So suppose if you want to scroll it, means if you want to give the more content, you can just have the copy of this, and now you can see here it is increasing the height. Once you preview, this scroll is coming and this container is still here. So I want to scroll here instead of this. So for that, what we need to do, can check this is still here. So we have to align with this dynamic panel. So for that, just close this and make it this hidden till here, and here you will get never scroll, can make it scroll vertical. So now scroll is coming, so you can preview. So this scroll is looking little bigger, can make it small also, and this height you can increase it. So for that, first thing, increase the height, unlock this height is increased. Now the next, for this wide scroll, can have just little this, and so while I'm going to increase this, it is getting increased, means it is visible. And here, suppose if we are going to hide this, it is getting hidden. So till here we need a scroll. We'll increase this width of dynamic panel. Now here what will happen, it is getting hidden. If we preview, you can see this scroll is coming out from this box. So this is looking fine also, and in a box this scroll, the thick scroll bar is not coming. So the next is this is here fixed and it is coming good way, but the thing is it is not getting highlighted with where we are, in which tab we are, right? For that we need to assign the value and we need to duplicate this. So here we are in all, then product name, then we can say product name, two, three. So product name 2 is having this all image. I'm deleting it so we can identify. So product name 2, and the similar way in here. So I'm creating different states so I can assign the values to the tab. Now here 12 states are created. So first I have to assign this value like this, all, which is selected. So all selected, so it will appear. So now the main work will start to assigning the value to this tab and this next and previous. So here we have this dynamic panel, we have given the name tab container, and here all. So while clicking on this, click or tab, we need to set panel state tab container to state all. So you will get all the states here, just you need to assign the value. And if you want any animation, you can give fade or something, flip, slide and something. And the next important thing we need to do, like this all, just you name it so you won't make the confusion. And even if you don't want to name it, you just select that and make it set selected checked this widget, so the same widget will come here and say true. Now the same code and the same interaction, you just copy it and paste for the product name. So you can see here, just you need to change the state, and here this is already assigned product name, so no need to change that. So we'll use the same interaction for other tab also, and we are going to change this, just a container, So for 6 we are changing this to the 6. Now the next, the same way we have to do for the state 2. Seven, then 8, then 9, 10, then 11, and then 12. So now we'll preview. So here this is all, then product name 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this now we need to give it next and previous. So for that we'll name it first, next, and this previous. So first you select both and then right click, selection group, can say next, prev, and say OK, and again right click, style effect, and here it is selected. So selected will fill color black, and then disable, we are going to give some light color, this. Now fine. So here first look will be this, and then this, initially this button will be disabled. So the same way, select this, show all, you will get the disabled, or even you can right click, you will get this selected and disable option. So we made it as a disable. Now this is having name nav. So while clicking on this, we are setting the state panel nav, it will go to the previous, and while clicking on this state panel nav, it will go to the next, and if you want to give animation you can say okay. Now the next is, this is working, and it is getting not enabled, right? So we need to add some of the scenario and say the use case. So for that, how we can make it relevant to this and this. So here you will get, first you click outside and then new interaction, and once we need to give the effect on this related to this tab. So here we are giving the interaction which is related to this tab. So what we need to do, first we'll select this, and here interaction. So here you will get the panel state changed. Select this, and here we need to enable cases. So enabling the cases, what we need to write. So here it is very easy. Add logic state panel, state of panel, this equal state 1. If it is a state 1, so this previous button will be disabled. So here we will get the option for enable disable, and here you select previous. So if it is state 1, it will be disabled. The same way, again you add the case. If it is state 2, it will enable. So what we need to do, just enable disable previous, it will getting enabled. The same way we have to do for the next also. So in state 2, when it is in second state, this next button will disable. So again we can take, or we can add target, say the next, it will disable, and here in this case next will be enabled. Now we'll check this. So here this is disabled, and here while I clicking on this, it is getting disable this and enable this. So overall we have this states till here, and if we'll add more states, so we can use the same panel state to change the enable disable button behavior. So next is, if we want to add here the results, so for that what we need to do and where we need to add, because this is the one dynamic panel, and here this is the one dynamic panel, and then we are here. So we can add here because we have the enough space, and it will show the result. So that is the one way we can do it, or either we can keep it upfront here. On clicking of this button, that state will come. So that we are going to add here. So first wave is this, just we can add it here. All results, the same way same way we can have in products also. So this is the product name, product name 2. So this is the one way we can do inside this box. But if we want outside the box, because it is getting scrolled, and if we want outside the box, so what all, even we can give the filter also. If it is outside the box, if it is in this container, it is getting scrolled, so it is getting hidden. For that, what we need to do, just will make this container little down, and then we can have here one text, assign some font, bold, and make it like this. And here you can see you are viewing all results. So now this you can copy it, and you can change the font, and you can name it as a result. Now the next, just while we are going to click this, it is setting the text on result. So here we have you are viewing all results. So what we need to do, so here you will get the text on a widget and this. So either you want, you can write this, or the second I will show how to do. And in the next way, set the text on the result. If you want this all, you need to remove just for that text on a widget, and you can select that text, that is product name, and instead of all, you can add this LBR one. Now you can check this. So here it is coming, and then you are viewing product name results, or you can modify the English. So for that we have the different approach. So here you need to select the, this will be the common you are viewing, and then product name. If you don't want result, you can remove the result. And if it will be a common, so you can add this. Same way for this, just click on this and set text, where what we need to do, just we need to search for the result. Here is the result, and now this is the common, and here if you want for the product one, you can add this text on a widget. Here you can select product one, product name 2, and instead of this we can have the LBR one. Or either if you want to set text for this, product name 3, set text, select the result, and instead of your viewing this, so you can say product name 3. If you're going to change this name, it will automatically reflect. Once you have written this value, then it won't reflect. like you are viewing, suppose you have given product name 3. So now you can view this while clicking on product name 3. It is coming. Now what I'm going to do, this one I'm going to remove this, and we are saying just product 3. So still it is giving the name product name 3. So it's a better way to do, instead of giving this, so just remove this with the text on a widget product name, and here 2 3, and use this lvr1, so it will change your the text. So here product 3, and now I'm going to say this one as a product A B C. So it is coming product ABC. We are not going to change this set text value, because whatever will be not text on a widget, it will appear there. So finally we have this. So we have learned to enabling and disabling the next and previous button, and the second, the selected state, and assigning the value to the container, and set text, how we can set the text. So whenever we are going to change this text in that button, it won't getting different name. So it will come the same name if will given the different name in future also. So the today lesson is finished here. Thank you very much.